Hello, good day, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 3 pointers for coping with a situation when a close friend or family member never gets in touch. It's a difficult one, this, and it's something I've been through myself. So, point number 1 is a bottom line thing, is you have to accept it. You have to accept that this person just isn't getting in touch. And it's their choice and their decision that they've made. And the only person that can make that decision is them. So you have to accept it to start with. This person is choosing not to contact me. And that's it. Point number 2 is remembering that the reason might not be because of you. It's easy for the human mind to blame itself, to blame yourself. So you could think, oh, maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe that they're angry with me. Maybe I've upset them. And to go in this kind of spiral of thought where you're blaming yourself for it, it might not be the case, and quite often it isn't. It could be that they're overworked at the moment. They don't have any spare time to contact people. You might not be the only person that they're not contacting. It could be that they're feeling ill or they're exhausted and the only spare time they have is what they spend just relaxing at home by themselves. There could be a multitude of reasons why someone doesn't get in touch. And it's so important not to blame ourselves. Don't blame yourself if someone doesn't get in touch with you. Even if you're expecting them to get in touch with you, because it could be anything. It could be literally anything. So point number 2 is don't blame yourself until you know the full picture. And even then, it probably is the case where you shouldn't blame yourself anyway. Point number 3 is a bit of a decision that might need to be made. You might have to decide, is this relationship worth me always being the one to get in touch, always being the one to make contact? Is this relationship worth it? Because it can be quite tiring when you're always the one that's picking up the phone, writing the texts, sending the emails, whatever. It can be quite tiring and one-sided. And is this relationship worth all that hard work? Or is it worth just saying, you know what, I can't do this. I can't do all this work on my own and get nothing back. If you choose that it is worth the hard work and the effort, and then maybe somewhere down the line you can have the discussion with them and bring it into the light and say, oh, I've noticed I've not been hearing from you, and then try and get to the root of it then. But there has to be that decision. Is this worth the hard work or not? Those 3 points at least are a start to coping with this, because it can be quite difficult and sometimes soul-destroying when you're wanting to hear from someone and they just never get in touch, and it's hard. That it really is hard. So so acceptance, realizing that you're probably not to blame, and also deciding whether this is worth the hard work or not. Those are my 3 pointers. Those are the 3 things that I do or will do in future when it happens again, as to the best way forward, because that's what you have to work out. What's the best way forward in this situation that's going to also be good for me? So try those 3 and see how you go, and I hope this has helped. So this was the second 3-point series of the series. So the next video is the 3rd and last video in this series, which I'm looking forward to making. So until then, ta-ra!